dive into action and blow the squid out of the water.
Aha! We got it!
Lego Atlantis.
What you just saw was a part of a commercial from the 2010 line, the Lego Atlantis. Now, as a kid, I remember seeing the movie, but never saw any of the sets in store. I don't know if it's just because of my lack of Lego love back then, but I never saw them. And today was actually the first time I ever saw Lego Atlantis in store. And chances are, a lot of people can't say that they see it today in stores. Which is why today's review is going to be on the 2010 Lego Atlantis Recreator set. This is set 8057. Has 64 pieces and retailed for $10 back in the day, and I got it for $15. So let's just take a look and open this set up. So as you can see, it comes with 2 minifigures, and it also comes with a little submarine ship bike thing. I honestly don't know what these are, but let's take a look at the minifigures first. So the first figure we have is Ace Speedman. Honestly, he's not a bad figure. I like the detail on him throughout the prints all over the legs and upper torso, and then I just love the kind of astronaut piece or the tank piece that they provided with these figures, because it's just a really nice piece. And getting the translucent green kind of lid part, it just makes it even better. And I don't know why, but it's just like a very detailed minifigure, and it's just like looking around it, it's definitely has like very minimal flaws. Like, you can't really like point out what would be really needed in this, because it really much just provides it, whether in molding details and printed details. And as you can see, it also has the squid key, and he actually does in fact have a double-sided face. And as you can see with his face, it's actually a pretty good one. He has an eye patch and just his beard, and so he has kind of more like a relaxed mood type of face here. But then when you just turn it around, you can start to see that he has more so a shocked and very much surprised type of face. It's very interesting indeed. But yeah, and it just gives you, here's the, without the helmet, actually it gives a better idea of its print detail, and then just all the tanks and just all the hoses are with it, and then just the centerpiece right there in the center, fantastic detail, just going along all the way down there, just looks fantastic. So honestly, really great figure. And then here's the Shark King minifigure, and honestly I really like this. My first time actually having one of these shark figures, and I found it really interesting just with its print detail and the way that this figure just works. As you can see with this figure, he has this big kind of shark piece on the top of his head. And now see, the way I thought this worked was kind of like, not exactly the same obviously, but very similar to the collectible minifigure series with the shark, where it kind of just like has a head and then you just put on like a headpiece. But quite the contrary with this piece, it's actually, if we just take it apart, it's actually just a separate headpiece in general, but works in the same way as a minifigure headpiece. But yeah, and so that's really cool, and it's kind of like a rubber material, so it's nice regardless. And as you can see, it comes with a trident and just has a fair amount of detail on its legs. While more bland than the other figure, it's very much still a nice one. And then the detail on the top of its head, just perfect. You have details on the gills and then the fin. Just a lot of detail just on this molding alone, whether it's in print or in mold. So yeah, this is a very good minifigure, and I really think that these are 2 great ones for a set this small. And honestly, if you weren't planning to buy one of the bigger sets, this is a great way to get those figures. So then here we have the ship, or the submarine, and it's a very nice small build. Honestly, like, there's a lot of great pieces just thrown into it, like these turbine, or like these kind of like blades and turbines, great piece. And honestly, yeah, it's such a small but unique build, and it comes with these little, not stud shooters, but like kind of like these little Technic shooters. And wow, this isn't working, but there we go. Yeah, so they work. Oh, kind of. It's kind of, you kind of have to like kind of get both fingers in and then like shoot it. But it might just be because of me, but it's not. It's not working with me. I've tried it multiple times now, but before this, and it hasn't worked the best. It's kind of stiff, but it's okay. And also, these are like kind of like still new in a sense because they haven't really touched anything since it got out of the factory. And then there's a little spot right here, and then Ace can just hang on right there. It just works perfectly. I'm pretty sure the way this works is it's supposed to be either a stand or a seat. It works, yeah, it works as a seat, so I guess, like, you know, just like that. And then also I never mentioned, but he also does come with these flippers, but they were just kind of hard to put on the stand. But anyways, yeah, so loss of stickers, which was the issue with this set. I very much did not like how many stickers I had to put on. There weren't that, it wasn't like too many, but it was also like, you know, there was kind of like, it was more annoying in a sense. Like, for example, just right there, and then on the front, and then on the back piece, and then just right over here in the corner on the triangle piece, that was the hardest one to do, and I just kept messing up. And yeah, but apart from that, it's still really cool. And I know at the time Lego didn't do as much printing, so, but they also had more minimal stickers unlike today. But yeah, so let me give you now my final thoughts. So in conclusion, I genuinely think this set's a really good one. For $10 originally, fantastic set. For $15 retired, new in the box, even better. Honestly, I feel like if you ever want to get this set, I would try to get it as soon as possible. It might not go in price too much, but honestly at the current moment, I've been seeing it online for about $15 out of the box. And I mean, even then, that's still a really good price for a set like this. You have two fantastic figures and a pretty good submarine build. And with its simple build but complexity look, it's very nice and a very great piece to add to your collection if you're just trying to collect other Lego themes. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. This was Limitless Films, signing out. Anyways, this has been Limitless Films. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to watch. Okay.